What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Really interesting how someone can just click on this video. Like, you may not even know me, but you're thinking, do you know what, something's very enticing about this human being. Do you know what, babes? I get it. I would click on this video too. Hi everyone, my name is Itzkeisha. Wait, what? That's my channel name. My name is Keisha. I don't know what I'm on, but it's not crack. I'm just literally in a... It's funny though, because I'm in a good mood today, but yesterday I was a flipping monster. Baby, I'm a monster. What song is that? Is that a Shawn Mendes song, or is that Gabby Hanna? One of them. Anyways, around here we talk all things pop culture. We talk about the relevant celebrities, the A-listers, the B&a-half listers, and then we talk about the irrelevant people, whether it be the celebrities, the influencers, or people who just happen to have clout and don't know what to do with it. It's a fun time around here, and I'd love for you guys to stick around. And yeah, cool, great. Let's get into this real quickly. I have rollers in my hair, in case you couldn't tell. This is my first time ever doing rollers, and I don't know if I actually like it. I think I did a pretty decent job for this being my first time. I just watched it. What language was that? I just watched a TikTok tutorial and I kind of just prayed for the best, but I think it looks pretty decent. Hopefully it does the job. Hopefully I end up looking like a flipping bombshell model, Victoria's Secret. Speaking of which, Victoria's Secret's coming back. Do we need a video on it? I don't know. It's my first time rolling, and no, I don't mean weed. I feel like someone's probably going to be like, okay, but you forgot to bend it and turn it and flip it and bop it and twerk it, babes. Mind your business. I was digging, trying to come up with a list for today's video. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. We're going to be talking about celebrities who give me an ick. My goodness, I could do a part 2. Sorry, that was one. There are so many celebrities who just give me the ick. Now, I was thinking, like, is that rude? According to Google, ick is used to express disgust. I don't know if I'll take it as far as saying disgust, but these people definitely do annoy me, and we're going to go ahead and talk about why. So definitely stay tuned and let me know some people who you would have added onto this list too. I've not technically met these people before, and they could be absolute sweethearts. And I do think some of them could be sweethearts depending on what day you catch them on, babes. I'm the same. If you catch me on a Tuesday, And it goes without saying, this video is strictly just banter. This video is just, you know, shits and giggles. Don't take it too seriously. If you find that you take things to offense very quickly, then this video is not for you. I repeat, this video is not for you. Just go about your day and ignore this video, okay? Because this video might have a few of you guys triggered, but again, they're just my humble opinions. In no particular order, the first person on this list, do you know what? Yes, in particular order, Ellen DeGeneres. I remember when I was younger, yeah, I used to think that Ellen was a flipping saint. I used to think that, oh my god, I really wanted to go on Ellen's show and get tickets. I thought I could fly out to the States, babe. Stay your ass at home. That's what my parents were saying. Like, girl, you thought, just watch it from home. The people in the audience will get like free tickets to concerts. They will be winning cars. And I thought, oh my goodness. Like, who doesn't want to be watching the Ellen show live on set and then winning free gifts, allegedly? We all figured out very soon after that Ellen is no saint. And Ellen apparently is like one of the meanest celebrities in Hollywood. Apparently she doesn't make eye contact with her employees. I'm thinking, whoa. And that to me gives that gives me, okay, money's getting to my head, fame is getting to my head. What do you mean you're not going to make eye contact? I'm not sure how much of that's true. I mean, there's some cases where it's like, I wouldn't put it past some people. Apparently, she won't let her employees use the toilet. Obviously, that made me look at her a little bit differently. But for me, I think it was like Coviana. It was COVID. It was when celebrities were like, you know, at home in the house bored. I mean, we were all bored. The world was going through something. And people just didn't know how to act. I think it's because it was the first time for a lot of people where their lives were like put on hold. I just saw Ellen in a different light. Like, she just looked a mess. She just seems like somebody who would probably like clean her hands before shaking my hands. That seems a bit too specific, I know. Yes, you are the face of the show, but without all of your employees, then the show would not be running. I think behind a person is a great team. And I just don't know if Ellen really believes that, but I sure as hell do. So Ellen is definitely on this list. There's more I could say about her. The creepy questions she asks people, making people feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying that like Ellen should write out some questions and give it to the celebrities team in advance so that they can see the questions and everything, because I do sometimes like a honest, raw interview where it's just on the spot. I think sometimes it makes for good TV when you see some of their reactions, but I'm never going to ask someone something uncomfortable that I wouldn't like asked to myself. Let's rewind to the time Dakota went on the Ellen DeGeneres show and basically ate Ellen up. She read her to filth. Ellen was shookity shook and was playing dumb. If I was Ellen, I would have walked off my own show, because Dakota had no time for her. She read her to filth and just kept it real, and I really do appreciate that.
It's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch of shit about not inviting you, but I didn't even know you wanted to be invited.
Well, who didn't get invited to a party?
Well, I didn't even know you liked me.
Of course I like you. You knew I liked you. You've been on the show many times, and don't I show like? This time you invited me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know? I don't think so.
Ask everybody. Ask Jonathan, your producer.
I think there were some interviews that resurfaced of her like talking to Billie Eilish and just came across as very uncomfortable. But Billie, in that case, just had to keep it going. But you can definitely tell when she was uncomfortable as well, especially if we put her age into it as well. I feel like there were certain questions that we could have possibly gone without. And I just feel like sometimes Ellen just doesn't ask the right questions. There was a time where I really lived for the Ellen show. Yeah. Okay, guys, so next on this list we have, I was going to split them up, but let's put them together because they're both equally as annoying. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Krishan and Blueface. I feel like I can't escape the internet at least a week without hearing about them. It's truly annoying. It's also really disappointing that these are black people acting a fool and doing it strictly for the clicks, shits and giggles. I love me a little bit of entertainment. I love to see people get rowdy and fight. Like, it makes for great TV at times. But then I also realized that, you know what? If this is all this person is capable of doing, I don't want nothing to do with it. I think it's very immature. I understand that's how she's making her bag. That's how she's gaining fame and popularity. I don't think she's going to stop anytime soon, even if she is pregnant. I think they're both as bad as each other. They both like to beat each other up. They both can't take accountability. I don't know if I see it ending well between the two of them. It really just baffles me when certain people bring kids into the world because I don't think you've dealt with your traumas. I don't think you've healed. I don't think you strike me as very mature, sensible. You strike me as somebody who just wants to fight. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Like, as consumers, we need to also not feed into much of that, because if we are not tuning in, the ratings are going to drop and the people are going to start suddenly realize that we don't want wretchedness anymore. Like, I think it worked in the early 2010s, but now it's like, it's 2023. Why are you still fighting? All the people in these shows are people in like their mid-20s, late 20s to even 30s. And it's like, these are the moments where, like, come on, bust the flip up. Like, make something of yourself. You don't want to be known as the one who just keeps on boom, boom, boom. Gotta get this boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, I'm actually so funny. They both give me the ick and they make me really uncomfortable. Can you feel? I can't feel the love between them. The love tonight. They both look like they smell. I don't know what's Blueface obsession with sagging. Fun facts, the word sagging backwards is... Okay, so next on this list, now I know this is probably gonna like make some people feel a certain type of way, but I said it, like, I've always felt this way. I wasn't really a fan of Sweet Life, Zack and Cody, or like Sweet Life on Deck with like Cole Sprouse and Dylan Sprouse. I could admire them, and I felt like the only reason why people really liked them was because they were twins. And, you know, apart from having Twitches on Disney Channel, we didn't have any other twins that were kind of like killing it the way they were killing it and was like heavily likable. And also they were boys as well. I never really liked the show. It was okay, but like, if someone was to ask me like, what's your top 5 favorite shows on Disney Channel ever, I definitely wouldn't put them there. No shade. It's been recently revealed by his own brother that Dylan apparently was a bully. I feel like Cole gives me there's something off about Cole, and I can't pinpoint what it is. It gives me cocky vibes. I really don't know how to further explain my point. Like, sometimes you just come across people who, I don't know, maybe it's their body language, certain things said and done, and he's not like the worst person on this list. And maybe out of everybody that I'm going to name on this list, he isn't as problematic, but there's some reason as to why Cole Sprouse gives me the ick and why I haven't really, like, I don't know, gravitate towards him. So yeah, let me know if you guys agree or understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so next on this list, I didn't really want to include them because I'm not sure whether they're a celebrity or whether they're just like, I don't know. I don't think I know what the definition of celebrity is anymore. Anyways, next on this list, we have James Charles. I just don't feel like I need to even give you guys a reason as to why he gives me the ick, but he does. Anytime I see a photo of him, I genuinely feel sick. And, you know, I had to sit down with myself like, Keisha, is that bullying? Is that bullying? Because this person hasn't done anything to you personally. Why do you feel this way, Keisha? Like, you know, it really started back in 2018 when I didn't need to see his arse cheeks, but he put it out there for the world. Yeah, you're going to Coachella. Okay, cool, great. Having fun. But I didn't need to see that view. But he wanted the whole world to see it. And then came all of like, you know, talking to minors and him just having to see their passports just to confirm their age. That really, really, really left me giggling, cackling. I did a couple backflips because I was shookity shook. James Charles is a mess. I think his team have given up on him. There's just so much this guy has done, whether it's the, you know, unnecessary comments about Ebola, whether it's talking to the minors time and time again. And I promise you there will be another one. Yes, a bunch of people have come out to say, hey, James Charles keeps talking to me and I'm only 15. I'm only 15.5. I think there are some people who are just scared to come out because they've seen the way that those victims have been received. Some of them, yeah, they're coming out to tell their story, but they also get hate for it as well. You know, you've got people saying, oh my God, you're just a clout chaser. In this day and age, apparently, if you share your story online, then it means you are a clout chaser and you're hungry for attention. Not everybody's built like that. Not everybody wants that type of attention. People just want you guys to know, hey, James just isn't a good person. He's creepy. He's got a fetish for, what does he have a fetish for? Is it armpit hair? I remember I made a video a couple months ago and someone was like, okay, Keisha, can you not kink shame? I just did. You're gonna do what you want to do anyways. Some people have a fetish for people to step on them. You want someone to break your bones with their heavy feet. I mean, you do you. Then what? Your cause of death is a heavy foot. I think James Charles just needs a different hairstyle now because that is just jarring me. I just feel like he pops up and pops out any event. At one point, I generally found his content quite entertaining. It's not like I was learning how to do makeup, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not learning how to do makeup from James Charles. I just wasn't. Like, that guy was doing cut creases and colourful. No. I was just watching strictly for entertainment and for collaborations as well. And it was fun at one point. And then that just got real messy. His personal life got in the way of work. And it seemed that, okay, he was okay with that. He was content with that. And that was his way of selling things. And then, yeah. Rest in peace, Morphe. Sorry, I just had to say that. Also, like, no shade or anything. I know Morphe's controversial as hell. But the Morphe price point really had you just sucked in. Oh, that really took one out of me. That Morphe James Charles palette did come in clutch. I'm not gonna lie, she's sitting on my shelf somewhere. The guy might not be a fan of black people, but that palette is giving made for the blacks. I'm actually really shady. And I wonder why, like, I actually don't have friends. Anyways, moving on.
This is enough for me. This is enough for me.
The next one on this list is Chris Rock. We get it. Like, you were literally slapped. Like, you were slapped. And we do not stand for domestic violence. We're going to be talking about Chris Brown in a second. Just wait up. Keep your hands to yourself. Can't keep my hands to myself. I mean, I could, but why would I want to? Imagine Will Smith was streaming that. Also, I feel like my lace is lifting. If you can see it, mind your business. Yeah, we get it. Like, it was absolutely humiliating. Okay, the reason why he kind of is giving me the ick as of lately anyways is that, like, are we ever going to stop hearing about it? Because I understand it, like, milk it, utilize it to your advantage. You know, you've got people coming to your comedy show. I'm not sure if they were, I think they were going in the first place, right? Like, it's flipping Chris Rock. I remember I grew up on some of his jokes. Not all, is it Chris Rock I'm talking about, or is it another Chris? There was another black Chris. We loved him in this household, we did. The people who just went to his comedy club show thing just so that you can hear him finally talk about the Will Smith thing, you could have seen that out on the internet. Like, there was nothing entertaining about it. It just seemed like he was degrading black women. What's new? I'm just tired of it, but I'm sorry that you were smacked. Like, I'm actually being serious now. I'm sorry you were smacked. You got people saying that he should have, like, retaliated and, like, physically hurt Will Smith back. I think some people probably would. You see, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, well, Will Smith would not even dare go up there and fight The Rock? Dwayne Johnson. Like, there has to be more to you than, oh my God, Will Smith hurt me. God, and what's that other flipping comedian? Amy Schumer. Is it Amy Schumer? She is jarring as hell. I've never laughed. You know, I watched an Amy Schumer special. Don't ask me why. I think I was bored. I was really bored. Nothing on my watch later was coming through. I finished watching, like, every flipping show on Netflix, and it was finally Amy Schumer time, and I thought, okay, you know what, let me try and get into a Gigiana. I know the world seems to find her not funny, but let me see what, what is the problem here? I watched it and I just thought, I'm gonna go and order food. Not because I'm enjoying this, and I can't, it's like, no, I'm just gonna go and order food because that can be my comfort and that can be the next thing that I enjoy, because this is trash. It's just not funny. It kind of gives me pick me. Next on this list, oh my God, I was about to roll my eyes, but you know how rude that is? I've never met J-Lo Lopez. J-Lo. Okay, I've never met J-Lo before, obviously. You see, she's a very stunning woman. And, like, when people ask me what's my opinion, nobody asked me that. But, like, if somebody was to ask me, oh, Keisha, what are your thoughts on Jennifer Lopez? the first thing I'm gonna say is she's a stunning babe. She looks absolutely amazing, has always looked great, but she looks, especially now as she's getting older, like it's just all coming together really well. Like, she looks amazing, right? Like whatever fitness flipping plan or diet she's on, I might not need now, but it will come in clutch for me one day. There's just something really annoying about Jennifer Lopez. And it's not necessarily the fact that she's stolen songs from black women in the past. It's not necessarily the fact that she is just really money hungry and isn't content with what she has and the wealth that she has raked in over the years, because Jennifer Lopez is rich. I remember I came across a clip, right? She's not really grateful for her opportunities. And my thing is, like, you're flipping Jennifer Lopez. You have been given the abbreviation of J-Lo. Like, what? Guys want to be with you. Women find you flipping attractive. Like, this is insane. Jennifer Lopez is booked and busy. I can't go a month without seeing Jennifer Lopez and any of these blog or media sites. She is booked and busy, and she will find a way to pop out at an award show, even if she isn't nominated. And I think your mom knows Jennifer Lopez. Your dad definitely knows Jennifer Lopez. What more do you want? You did a Super Bowl. Like, yeah, you shared a stage with Shakira, but that's even the privilege in itself. I'm keeping it real. As soon as she said that, I just thought about, what about all of the black women out there, black men out there who aren't booked and busy and low-key, high-key, maybe a little bit more talented than you? Like, imagine what they must feel. We used to be crazy in love. Can we go back to how it was? I've been cooking all day. Hey, that song's a bop though. It's low-key, high-key a bop, even though the lyrics are trash. I'm kind of tired of talking about J-Lo. Let's just move on. Okay. Next, we have Leonardo DiCaprio. I remember when everybody was obsessed with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, everybody was obsessed with this man, and I was just like, See, people were obsessed with him.
Ryan Gosling.
And there was another white dude that people were just going crazy for, and I just really didn't see it. Like, I just about see Chris Evans. No, that's cap. I see it.
Count money while he's sucking my toes. Real nasty with them balls. All net, yeah, I'm gross.
Hey Google, how old is Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio is 48 years old.
Okay, that's just weird. He dates 25-year-olds. Huh? Nobody can make an age gap make sense for me. A huge age gap, by the way. I'm not talking about 5 years. I'm not talking about 6 years. 25 and 48 is very much a huge age gap. 25, you're still trying to live your best life. You're still out here. At 48, now for the person who's 25, they may see it as like a prize. Oh my God, this person is like older and wants me. Or like, this is flipping Leonardo DiCaprio we're talking about. You know, at one point, everybody wanted to be with him. In my opinion, Leonardo hasn't really aged like fine. Name something that is actually legal but feels illegal. There's a reason why these relationships are not working for him, clearly. I want somebody who's been with Leonardo DiCaprio to kind of not expose him, because maybe he isn't a mean person. Maybe he isn't a disrespectful person, or, you know, toxic. Maybe he's a genuine person, but just seems to... There's nothing genuine about being 48 and constantly being attracted to 25-year-olds. There's nothing genuine about that. But I would love to hear from somebody who's dated him, like, whoa, like, what's the tea? Okay, so next on this list is Emilia Gray Hamlin. Now, it's really funny because I was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, like maybe 2 weeks ago. I saw someone who like looked familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint who it was. But that was Emilia Gray Hamlin. Her mum is Lisa. So that was really interesting. The reason why she's on this list is because it's just really icky to me how like you can genuinely like copy someone's face.
You're fucking lying. Let me see.
She's always been stunning. Like, I watched her on the show and I thought, oh my God, she's really pretty. I find it really weird because she copied that girl, Gabrielle, right? I'm gonna put a picture of them on the screen, Gabrielle. If I was Gabrielle, I would feel some type of way like, whoa, who is this girl and what's she doing? Because Gabrielle has a very distinctive aesthetic. appearance. And I'm not saying that Gabrielle was the first to do it. Maybe she was inspired by somebody else, like maybe Angelina Jolie, I don't know, but it wasn't down to a T. And it's such a shame because she's really young, and I think that she's just drastically changed her face. Word on the street is that she's doing buccal fat removal. Her mother has gotten work done. I'm not saying that if your mum gets work done or if someone around you's gotten work done, it means you're going to do it, but the accessibility is there, you know? And I think in Hollywood there really isn't a certain age that you have to wait for. You would think, okay, you have to wait until you're 18. Some people be out here getting nose jobs at 14 and then be in the same profession as them, like modeling. Yeah. And whenever you go in her comment section, it's like, oh my God, you stole someone's face. Oh my God, you never looked like this before, you know? I wonder how that makes her feel truly. But yeah. Okay, so next on this list is Sam Smith. I used to love Sam Smith back in 2014, like when he first came out with Stay With Me, I Know I'm Not the Only One, Money on My Mind, Latch. Like, he has bangers, point blank period. I really do like Sam Smith music. Since lockdown, not even lockdown actually, after lockdown. Oh wait, I forgot, hold on, pronouns. 1 second, they. I'm so sorry. And if I've gotten people's pronouns wrong in this video, I do honestly apologize. I'm here for people being who they want to be. And, you know, people could say this is technically Sam Smith's happiest era. This is Sam Smith having fun, making the music that they genuinely want to make. Okay, fair enough. Sam Smith's outfits at the Brits, I feel sick. It was the movement for me. It's giving attention seeking. I feel really uncomfortable looking at it. Sometimes I feel like I'm bullying them. And in one photo, Sam Smith looks like they're being wrapped, like flipping meat at the meat shop. If you're a vegan, you might find that photo a little uncomfortable too. I think Sam Smith is such a sweet person, that's the thing. But I don't know whether Sam Smith has a new team and they're just trying to find a way to just like rake in all of the streaming and just have Sam Smith, I don't know. But also like the wardrobe choices, it's like 2 sizes too small. I'm not here for the body shaming. I'm not here for people saying, oh my God, why is Sam Smith's belly like that? He's built weird. What happened to him? I missed the old Sam Smith, blah, 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 right? Like, ooh. But for the team to encourage us and know exactly what's going on, because my thing is, if my client is telling me they're wearing this, you need to go and change. But yeah, Sam Smith is living for the mess, and that gives me the ick. Get a little drunk, get a little high, kiss a couple boys, are young. Do you remember when Sienna May was dancing to that in her apology? I can't stand the internet. That has to be one of the most iconic internet things, in my opinion, is Laura Lee crying. But for me, this just takes it home. How is Sienna May... Alright, let me be serious now. So Sienna May was like accused of just like physically harming a guy, and her response to that was, I'm gonna go ahead and play Young by Sam Smith, and the lyrics are, get a little drunk, get a little high, kiss a couple boys, I'm young. I think that wasn't spoken about enough. I think that is probably one of the most dramatic, unnecessary... I've never seen someone hurt their own career like that, basically. Okay, so next on this list, who? Next on this list is Tiffany Haddish. You know, I don't know which unpopular opinion video it was, how many years ago it was, but I did state this in the video that there's something off. There is something, A, she's not funny, and B, there's something off, and my hair is a mess, and I couldn't pinpoint what it was. So to see like all of these scandals come out and her just doing disgusting weird things and her not taking accountability for it and shifting the blame on somebody else, it's just really weird. I just didn't like that story, not one bit. If you know what I'm talking about, then try and, you know, find it online. It just really triggers me. It just makes me really uncomfortable. I feel like comedians are the ones who like get up to like the most sus things. Oh, but they're a comedian, you know, they probably were just joking when they did it. They probably were just joking, or they said it in a very comical way when they said the N-word, when the N-word rolled off their tongue. I remember I said that in the popular opinion video a couple years ago, and someone was like, Keisha, but you're black, you're meant to like her because she's black. And I realized then and there, we have a problem. Do we have a problem? And I want to tell you my only provider. I was like, girl, get out of here. Like, what? I'm supposed to like support everything every black person does because they're black, even if they're a killer or even if they like to touch kids. Okay, cool, great.
Something about this doesn't sit right in my spirit.
I genuinely lost it in that moment, and I was shook that pure BS could come out of someone's mouth. If you're doing that, if you're supporting someone because they're within the same community as you, same race, whatever, and you're only supporting them for that factor, I mean, what is it that you put up with them? What is it that you're willing to allow? I think we're gonna do Chris Brown real quickly. Under the Influence by Chris Brown is probably like one of his most streamed songs in a couple years. Let's keep it real. How? Chris Brown obviously has his loyal fans and people who will like go to his concerts and buy his merchandise and just stream his music, right?
Remember when Chris charged $1,000 for meet and greet tickets?
But like for the vast majority of people in the general public that I speak to anyways, they do not mess with Chris Brown. Not only does he like to beat up people, but he's got a very hot mouth. The insults, the bullying, the rudeness, and just the provocative ways of Chris Brown is definitely a thing, okay? But the general public really ate up Under the Influence. It wasn't just his fans. You were eating up too. I saw a video of him throwing a phone in the audience, and I know someone's like, but she got her phone back in the end. No one is doing that to me. And I'm not just gonna sit down there and just literally like soak it all up just because Chris Brown is dancing right in front of me. No, that's my phone. If someone says, okay, come off the stage, I'm going backstage and I'm gonna wait until Chris Brown is out. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna get me a refund, a coin or something. Who are you to be putting your hand on my possession? You guys call me up on the stage, I'm sitting my arse cheeks down and I'm sitting, okay, you're giving me a dance, but I'm bringing that boom, 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 boom. But you're not throwing my phone. But then again, also the girl, like, just how are you going to be on your phone when... Hold on a second. Because if you're going to a concert of Chris Brown's, you clearly admire him, you clearly like his music, you might find him attractive, whatever. So you sitting down there, and I don't think that she's necessarily wrong, because some people just truly can't live in the moment. I think in that moment she was probably thinking, oh my God, I need to get this recorded. Like, I need it from my perspective. Like, yeah, the audience might be recording it, but I need to see it from my point of view. She probably was going to post it on TikTok, put it in the group chats or whatever. Now, the amount of times that she was trying to get her phone, Chris Brown has no business, absolutely no business putting his hand on her phone and just chucking it in the audience. That's just one of the few things this man has done over the years. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video by talking about Hailey Bieber. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hailey's giving me the ick today. She gave me the ick, especially today as the Oscars were yesterday. I don't think there's really room for redemption at this point. No shade or anything. I just don't see it. I think she's going to have to really work hard in order for the general public to really give her an ounce of attention, positive attention anyways, because a lot of people are still so hung up on the fact that she's like a bully and that she has like a weird past and everything. And a lot of people are like, you know, Team Selena, this, that, and the other. We don't appreciate a bully, you know. I really thought, okay, I saw Hailey's name on the list. Okay, Hailey's going to the Oscars. I thought we're going to see an outfit that was banging. A look that was going to have me shookity shook and shut everyone down. It was the usual. Oh my goodness. Now, of course, she probably knew about the Oscars like weeks or months in advance. And she probably didn't know that any of this debacle would be going down. But if that was me, I'm sorry, I'm changing last minute. I'm changing into something that's going to be extra groundbreaking. And it's going to turn heads as I walk past. Not because I'm a bully, but because the bitch looks good. Tell me I'm wrong. That really annoyed me. I was like, okay, I need to see this now. Now more than ever, I need to see a Hailey Bieber fit. Put street style to the side, because I kind of like her street style, but when it comes to red carpets, she hasn't really killed it. And I don't mean give me silk. I don't mean give me something basic. I mean give me something that's just like, okay, we did not expect this, but my goodness. Like, yeah, she's a bully, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I feel like I've been speaking a lot, but this is just a list of people that I've compiled. If you guys want to see a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even a part 10, I've got you. Let me know some celebrities or influencers who you just give you the ick. Sometimes you don't even know why. but there's just something. I'm sorry, but as human beings, we are just not designed to like everyone. Same way you guys might not like me. I mean, you do, hence why you click this video, but people might not like me. And that's something that, you know, at first was kind of difficult for me to really understand, but some people are just not going to gravitate towards you compared to maybe the next person. Could there be absolute sweethearts in real life? Absolutely yes. And maybe if I meet some of them, my opinions on them will change. You know, your opinion of someone is never really going to change until you actually have that one-on-one, you know, conversation with them, and you can really get a gauge of them and who they are in that moment as a person, rather than just like perception and the things that we see online about some of these people. So yeah, I will say that. But yes, I've been your host, Itzkeisha. I'm gonna go and take out these rollers. I'm gonna go ahead and take out these rollers. Finger crossed. Why am I missing out on words? Fingers crossed they actually come out really good. Thank you guys so much for rocking me in today's video, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.